Obviously, the second half, specifically defensively, Western Kentucky took advantage of a lot of our mistakes and made us pay, which I knew they had. Watching them on film, they were I thought better than a 6-6 team if you let them get some confidence and get going, which we allowed them to do, and they took advantage of it. And then had a snowball effect where we were always climbing back uphill. Thought we did some decent things in the first half, but could never get separation, specifically. Again, gave up too many baskets at opportune times, and we had a 4, 5, 6 point lead where I thought we could have gotten more separation. But like I said, got a good team, which I'm not surprised by how they played. Saw that on film and saw pieces of that, and things were coming together for them. So it's a good lesson for us as long as we take it and get better from it, because we've got a lot of things to get better at. Questions?
Coach Gard, number 20 for Western Kentucky, had not played a lot until the last couple of 3 games. He's played a lot. How much did you think he was a factor against you guys?
Well, I liked what I saw on tape from him. A big guard that, showed the ability. I don't get consumed sometimes with stats because you watch the ball comes out of people's hands and maybe they haven't had the opportunities or the attempts. And I could tell that Banton was a good, decent shooter. And as freshmen, get more experience, get more comfortable. They grow out of being a freshman. Usually around this time of year, they start to have enough experience where they can be more comfortable in those situations.
Greg, you mentioned the second half defense. How much was a factor in not getting some shots or taking some good-by shots on your end, which led to some good chances?
Yeah, I thought we did a poor job of finishing inside. Didn't pump fake near as much as we needed to. When we did, we had good results from it. I thought we made poor decisions in terms of shot selections at time, and specifically coming in transition. I think we had a tie game and took a quick 3. And then decisions with the ball. When you're playing in a hostile environment on the road against a good team, you don't have many mulligans in your pocket, so you can't give away opportunities that create momentum or energy and fuel their fire more. And we did too much of that, whether it was turnovers or bad shots, combined with us not being good enough defensively, specifically in the second half. That adds up to giving a team confidence, and then they're banking in threes and hitting step backs, and we fed into that, and they took advantage of it.
You had to know you were walking into a hornet's nest after last year's game ended. Do you think your players understood that?
Now we're going to play we played in tough road environments. I told them before the game, I said nothing on the outside doesn't matter. It was hostile at Iowa. It was hostile at Xavier. We're going to see 9 more, probably. We're not going to have more fans than the opponent in our road game, so get used to it. It's life at this level, and we've got to. How many were in here today? What's a hold?
A little over 7,000.
7,000. They didn't score any baskets. Okay, they didn't have any assists. That was all under our control and between the lines. So that's we've had enough of in those experiences, and it's exactly the environment that we expected it to be. Jim, go ahead.
You mentioned bad offense leading to bad defense. What else went wrong on the defensive end? What was your biggest gripe?
Too much dribble penetration. I mean, I watched that trended at the end of the first half. I watched points in the paint go up, and then we watched some of that at halftime. I think it was like 14-6 at one point, and then it ended up being 18-16 at halftime, advantage of them. We were up 14-6 in terms of points in the paint. So it's too much dribble penetration. And then we did a good job on Bassie early, and then he got some deep touches at the end of the first half that got him going. And he's a really good player, and that's I'm not always surprised by that either. Jeff. I think so. I mean, I think obviously he had some good looks, but patience and slowing down. Pump fake not only gets the defender to get off balance or bite or jump or foul, but it also allows the offensive player to get balance and slows themselves down. So they're finishing towards the target instead of jumping away, or finishing out of bounds, jumping out of bounds, high jumping instead of long jumping. So those are technical things that good post players have a pace to them. They aren't rushed, and at times he was good. At times I thought he was rushed.
Coach, Davidson had 26 points and in a very hostile environment tonight. Can you comment on his performance?
He battled. I liked the way he competed. you know, that's got to become more infectious through the rest of our guys. I mean, he's a heck of a competitor. Not the most athletic, not maybe the most gifted, but man, he gets all he can get out of what he's got, and he competes. He battles. There's never a finish line with him. So.
Anything further for Coach?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.